This is KCR, the sound of state.
Welcome back to KCR College Radio. You're listening to the award-winning Sound of State here at San Diego State University. For those of you tuning in for the very first time, my name is Tishtalk, and I will be your host for this evening for my entertainment talk show called Tishtalk, where each week I choose a topic, grab some of my friends, and we talk about it for the hour. If you want to follow me at the social medias, which I do have, it is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at KCR Tishtalk. That's KCR TISH Talk. And then always follow the radio station at KCR College Radio, where you can tune in at kcrlive.com, as well as KCR College Radio on the TuneIn app. And is that all my plugs? I'm pretty sure that's all my plugs. Anyways, it's season 4 premiere, and it's the first show back on, and I'm really excited. We have a lot planned for this semester, as this is going to be my last year with KCR. I'll be walking in May, and I'm really excited. So, I have a lot planned for this year. It's going to be great. It's the 50th anniversary for KCR as well, so there's a lot coming down the pipeline for KCR College Radio, so keep an eye out. But before I start, it's going to be kind of like a summer recap, kind of catching up and talking about some of the stuff that we may have missed over the summer. But before we get into that, I'm going to introduce my guests for this evening. You've heard them here before. We have Chinabelle Badol and Sara McKee.
Hey!
Hello. Hello. How are we? Okay, so I know I just introduced you guys, but if you guys want to go ahead and kind of introduce yourself, what you guys are up to.
Hey, I'm Chinabelle Badol. Nothing has changed from last time. Not
Okay.
really. I have weekends off now, so that's cool.
Lucky. I'm the opposite.
Oh, boo.
Let me turn that down a little bit. Sarah?
Hi, I'm Sarah. Nothing much else has changed except I got a dog. I got a furry baby. Love him.
Furry baby, and he's absolutely precious.
How big is he now?
He's, oh my gosh. When I stand up, it's like above my knee when he sits down.
Oh my god.
So it's like,
Really?
yeah,
He's a big boy.
this
What's
tall.
his plug? So people can follow this precious baby.
oh, on Instagram, it's called, what kind of dog is he? Because we get that question a lot, and we just lie. Like, he's a mini golden retriever. Yep, they exist.
You're like, that's
The one and
That's
only.
the one.
That's what he is.
A mini golden retriever?
Yeah.
I don't think I've even asked that before, so I didn't even know. I thought he was just like a mutt.
Yeah, he is a mutt.
yeah, basically.
Oh, right.
But it's just so hard to, like, I don't know, when people ask, like,
Specifically,
oh, what
be
is
like-
he? Is he like this? Like, sure. Yeah, you could totally call him that. That's exactly what he is.
Oh my gosh.
Earl.
Earl.
Oh, yeah.
Precious baby.
He's Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. So we are going to be talking about basically stuff that happened over the summer, catch-ups. It's been a while since we've all talked with each other. If you guys want to contribute to the conversation, make sure to tweet me at KCR Tishtalk. That's KCR TISH Talk. Or give us a call. We have a studio phone. It's 619-594-6982. For everybody here and also those who call in, just remember then just to be nice and clean as we are on air. So just remember no cursing. That's really the biggest thing. But we do have some questions, I want to say, I think from both Twitter and Instagram.
Tight.
I think, well, actually, I don't know if we've all seen it. Have we all seen Crazy Rich Asians?
I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen it?
Sarah!
I know.
She's so excited to talk about it, too.
I'm okay to talk about it. I'm okay with spoilers.
But it's so...
It's a rom-com.
yeah.
It
You're
is.
not
It's so
missing
much fun.
anything.
Because I know one of the questions, and I'll probably just jump around in order. One of the questions from at Bang Panoy, which is a constant listener, of Tishtalk. He asks, "Have you watched Crazy Rich Asians and or Kim's Convenience?" Which I haven't. If so, thoughts?
That's on Netflix, right?
I
I've
think so.
heard
I
about
haven't
it.
watched that. So okay, that's a no for Kim's Convenience. But the majority of the room, really just being me in China, has seen Crazy Rich Asians.
I think Kim's Convenience is an old Canadian show, though. And it's just on Netflix now?
Is it really? I have no idea.
I think it was like an old Canadian show,
Oh.
but it's not like old. It's like early 2010s.
Oh, okay. So
sure.
maybe only a few years shy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. But yeah, I haven't seen it, but I will say I absolutely loved Crazy Rich Asians.
It's an Asian drama for Americans.
It is, and it's so good though.
I cried twice at the same scene.
Oh, you did?
It was so good.
I really enjoyed it. I will say I'm probably gonna have to rewatch it again because I was very angry that my parents decided to send me to go refill the popcorn right as the WB thing was coming up, like the WB logo.
Oh,
After the premieres, and they're like, you could have gone beforehand. I'm like, I told you guys I like the premieres. Like, you guys could have told. I don't know. It was just like I was a little upset. I got back to the point where she was on the phone with her son, basically.
Oh, you missed a really good scene.
I know, yeah, I know. I know I missed a really good scene. It's fine. I'm just gonna watch it again and probably reanalyze it and all that good stuff. But yeah, Sarah, you need to watch it. It was so good. We should all watch it again.
I think I'll take my mom to go watch it. Maybe.
Oh,
I think she'd
for
probably
sure.
appreciate it because everybody in my family, like including my dad, who doesn't usually like, I want to say not like rom-coms, but he's not like big on movies. Like he'll go and he actually really enjoyed it too.
And like just to preface, your mom's Korean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My mom's
yeah,
really hecking Korean.
Sarah's a mutt as well.
yeah, just like Earl.
I'm a rice cracker.
Cute. Oh yeah, huh? I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I got it. I got it.
But it was good. I really liked it. I think you're gonna like it. But that's not like is that considered like a summer box office hit, or is that more towards like the end?
I would count it as a summer.
You would.
It came out in
count it?
August, right?
I think so. It was like early August.
Yeah, that counts.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not a blockbuster because it's a rom-com.
But I mean, like in terms of like hitting like the offices and stuff like that, like
Oh.
box office.
It's a hit for
Yeah.
sure.
Like I'm pretty sure it broke records too. I want to say. I'm not entirely sure what exactly, but I know it did.
I was looking up the rom-com that made the most money ever, and I think it's either
I think it beat it out, didn't it?
it's like the one with Julia Roberts, and then My Fat Greek Wedding, and then Crazy Rich Asians just beat My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh, okay.
So it's like number 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty Woman.
Oh,
That's
Pretty Woman's number one?
Pretty Woman, I think, is number 1.
Really? I didn't know that. I don't think I've also ever seen it. Not gonna lie. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Julia Roberts? Never mind, I have.
Julia Roberts.
I think. I want to say she was like a bit of a redhead.
She was a redhead.
Okay,
yeah. With the white guy.
Yeah, then I have seen it. Never mind. It was a long time ago.
It's an old movie.
Okay. Well, do we have any like summer? Again, I think this is another question too. I need to make sure I'm not just like. Oh yeah. And this is another question from Colby Complains. Best movie of the summer. He's torn between Mission Impossible 6, but Sorry to Bother You, and Won't You Be My Neighbor. We're both great. I actually have not seen Won't You Be My Neighbor.
Which one?
Won't You Be My Neighbor? The documentary on. Ooh, why am I blanking out on the name? I hate, on Mr. Rogers. There you go. I was gonna say Jerry Rogers. I'm like, that's not right.
I haven't seen the documentary on Mr. Rogers. I've read the wiki for Sorry to Bother You. What was it?
Oh no, he was just saying that like he was still in love with like Mission Impossible 6, which is really interesting because I didn't hear like the best things about that either though.
Oh really? I've been hearing the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
That's different. I didn't really.
I also don't watch Tom Cruise.
I don't either.
movies.
I don't either. That's why it's like I don't really have much of an opinion.
Yeah.
Most of my summer I was like really busy, so I didn't really get a chance to watch movies. I think the one that like I was really hyped about and watched before I left for training was Incredibles 2.
Me too.
It was a good year for superhero movies.
Yeah.
Specifically comic book movies.
Yeah.
And
Infinity
and
War, but that
Marvel.
was early.
Marvel in general is killing it.
Yeah, that's true. But the only one, Infinity War was in April, wasn't it? It was early, because I know that was what my last show was about.
Yeah. It was Pink Panther, and then it was
Pink
Avengers.
Panther?
Black Panther, Avengers, Ant-Man, and then Marvel's
Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Avengers.
Oh, you know what? I didn't actually see Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was the most recent one that came out because it came out after Infinity War.
I liked it.
I haven't seen it. That was when I was like way too busy to watch it. But you liked it?
In my head, when it comes to comic book movies, I imagine what it would be in a comic book movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like reading it. Yeah, it's like a one issue kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine it as a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I like it.
That's good.
I
Was
could
that your summer pick of the year?
just... Nah, dude, it's Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, okay, yes. That's... Sarah?
I definitely seen Sorry to Bother You. That was intense.
Yeah, dude.
Which one was Sorry to Bother
It's like
You?
about like telemarketing and stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, is this the main character, or one of the main characters is Tessa Thompson, right?
Yeah.
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 And the
then
guy from
Get Out?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't watch that movie.
Isn't it crazy?
Oh my god.
Boy.
It's like
Just that part.
surrealist.
Yeah.
It's like a surrealist movie at the end. Not to
Really?
spoil it, but the end is crazy. The twist is really funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I haven't heard anything about it either, though, so it's interesting that you say that.
Okay.
Oh, is it like a good or like a bad?
I mean, it's like
It's very
people-
shocking for sure.
people don't like
Um.
it just because they don't get it, and you
Oh,
don't.
okay.
It's that movie where you don't have to get it because it's a movie.
Mhm.
It's that kind of movie.
Interesting. I haven't seen it.
I'd watch it on Netflix
You think it's going to be on Netflix?
for sure. I'm just like kind of lazy with other movies that aren't
Yeah,
comic books, so it's like
that's fair.
I'll wait for Netflix.
I'm the same way. If you look behind you, we have like a poster wall here. Can you guess which ones that I contributed?
All the Marvel stuff.
For the most part, with the exception
Wars.
of Black Panther, because that one was Brett's because he had an extra. But I brought in the Spider-Man one.
Oh, nice.
The Supergirl and the Flash one were both from, or Spider-Man, Supergirl, and Flash were both from. Actually, yeah, all of them are all from Comic-Con. The ones that I brought in.
Oh, I just saw the Into the Spider-Verse. Who do you think is gonna take the Christmas holiday or the holiday?
Oh, for like the movies and stuff that
Yeah,
come out.
dude, there's so many
There's
good
a
movies
lot.
coming out.
That's actually what I wanted to talk about too, because a lot of the trailers that were released at Comic-Con are coming out later this year, huh?
Yeah, like Into the Spider-Verse is gonna be a crazy
It
good
looks
movie.
so cute. Have you seen the trailer for it, Sarah?
The Sony animation one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks so good. I love the style of it. It looks
Mhm.
completely different.
Yeah.
And then now that they released like the recent Spider-Man game too, that's like even more hype for like just Spider-Man in general.
The rendering on that game is crazy.
It looks really nice.
The hair looks dumb though.
Does it really?
The style of the hair looks dumb.
I almost want to buy it, but also it's like, do I really want to buy it? I'm not entirely sure because I'm sure it's pretty pricey. Probably like
know.
60, I bet you.
Yeah, it's probably around 60.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like a clip on Twitter that there's like a gay pride flag in the game.
Is there really?
Yeah,
That's so
there's-
cute.
There's representation for sure.
That's good.
And it's very subtle to the point where it's like,
It's
oh,
not like
that's
in your
nice.
face.
yeah.
Did you hear that there was like an Easter egg in that game? That you know what I'm talking
I know what
about?
you're talking about.
It's so sad. Have you heard of it, Sarah? So
No.
this kid reached out to one of the executive directors for Spider-Man Into the Universe and basically goes, I want to propose to my girlfriend, Maddie. Can you please put that somewhere in the film as an Easter egg? And all the directors are like, sure. And you can see, I think, in like the movie theater on like the sign, it says, Maddie, will you marry me in the game? He comes back maybe a few weeks later, puts up a video, and apparently the poor thing, he proposed, but she turned him down, and the girl ended up going with his brother. And they had been in a relationship with each other for 5 years. And it was so
Ouch.
sad.
But the upside to it is that he gets to keep his cameo, his little Easter egg, but with he wants to put his grandmother's name.
Oh, that's
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
precious. Yeah, they I know that they did reach back out to him after he put the video out. He's like,
Yeah.
we can do something else with like an update patch if you want.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna put like his grandmother's name.
That's cute. Oh.
But I didn't watch the video, but they were talking about like it's whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
he's okay.
Yeah, he seemed like I think he was just kind of like, dang, that happened.
Sucks.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think in terms of Spider-Man, there's going to be a lot coming out. I hope that movie does well, but like I don't remember the other dates for, like I have a list of like trailers that came out during Comic-Con. I just don't remember which ones are coming out like this year. Like I know which ones came out. Glass came out, which makes me want to watch the other movies like Split
yeah.
and what was the one with
Unbreakable,
Unbreakable.
the first one.
I didn't even realize those were like series things. I thought those were just standalone movies, which speaks to like how good that movie is.
No, yeah. Unbreakable was supposed to be its own thing, and then Split, it was a sleeper sequel, or whatever, however you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it snuck in that cameo at the end
Oh,
of
okay.
Bruce Willis. So
Mhm.
then that's how Glass came to be.
Oh, I never watched either of those movies. Like Split looked interesting to me, but also like I don't like scary movies, so it's just kind of like,
I think it was
which will
more-
make our sleepover really interesting.
Yeah, sleepover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a sleepover soon. We're gonna do a scary movie sleepover. Do we have an idea on what we want to do
Hold hands.
in terms of movie? That definitely.
I was thinking like very typical pizza and
I mean,
whatever's
like,
on
movies.
Netflix.
Oh, whatever's on Netflix.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know what's on Netflix right now for scary movies.
I'll bring my Switch. There's a lot of fun more games.
Oh,
Speaking of Switch,
Isabel,
I saw.
Joined
You're so
something.
excited.
my strong puppy. I'm so
I'm
proud
so
of her.
excited. There's a video of people like screaming that like while she's like talking about it because it's like probably gonna be like an Animal Crossing release.
Yeah.
And then somebody else in the video like after they were like they're like talking about it, she's like, oh, watch them like put her into Smash, and then like or
Yeah, I saw that one.
and they're flipping out, and as they're going through Smash, it's like watch them release like another one about like Animal Crossing. All of a sudden, Animal Crossing 2019, it cuts to them like screaming even louder.
Oh yeah,
So
the
good.
reaction videos. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to look those up because I was like,
It's on Twitter somewhere.
Oh.
I know I retweeted one of them,
Isabel.
but oh my gosh, it's like
What do you think she's gonna do? Like, what are her combos?
she's gonna
Um,
destroy everyone. That's what she's gonna do.
I think she's more powerful than the villager character. That's what it feels like by
Oh,
seeing like
yeah.
her balloons and like.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Poppers.
I know, so cute.
It's gonna be adorable.
I'm so
Sorry.
excited.
You can't
I'm so
hurt her.
excited.
You still
Oh,
can't.
No,
you
you can't.
can't.
And if you do,
You get KO'd.
how dare you?
I saw that.
Immediate KO.
Yeah.
I saw like Star Fox and another character like proposing to her.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
I
I
saw
saw
that
that
too.
too.
That was cute fan art.
And I was like, oh, there was another one too where it was like, they show her in the promo now with like the long list of all the characters. So somebody added her in with the popper,
Mhm.
and it's like next to Cloud, and Cloud's like, someone will die, and then it goes to her, and it's like, oh, fun. And I'm like, what a great mix! I love it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
excited, honestly.
adorable.
Oh my gosh! But I know that came out yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah,
I remember blowing up my Twitter.
that was me today.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
going back and I was just like going through all of this stuff.
I also like check who's like what
Retweeting.
source it is. I'm not following this person. Oh, it's Tish. Tish is retweeting it. Tish is liking it.
Yeah, it's me. I won't even lie. But yeah, there was so much. It makes me want to get a Switch.
Dude,
I feel like they
just do
should
it.
have something for Christmas for sure. Like I feel like the console will still be the same price, but like they'll like give you like free games to it maybe.
Oh, like bundles?
Yeah, like bundles.
Probably.
They've been doing
Also-
bundles.
There's also Black Friday.
That too.
Oh, that's true. That's coming up, huh? Well,
And-
coming up isn't like a couple months, but you know.
Yeah.
And then I think there's like a new limited edition Switch, but I forgot for what.
Like game wise?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't
saw
know.
it.
I
forgot
haven't
what it was.
really like the
Is there-
only thing I've been investing money into in terms of games has been PS4, and that
Mhm.
only being I put on like because we have one at home and my brothers would play, especially because all three of us were still home over summer. So like I had a PS4 Plus account for a little bit so that they can play, and we were getting free games because like they would always do promos and stuff. And then the only one I really invested in, and I played a little bit today, was Detroit Become Human.
Oh, nice.
Have you guys like seen like the gameplays and stuff like that?
I
for it?
watched Let's Plays of it. And
Yeah.
Fun.
And then
It's,
like
so
I really
fun.
thought it was just that one character, but no, there's like another. There's like
There's three.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. So basically, we kind of talked about it. My friend and I jumped on the mic. I want to say before the semester started, and we kind of talked about it a little bit. But basically, it's like a story mode game where you play between three different androids. Basically in this world where androids are pretty much everywhere, they're your servants, and
Like
everything's like
Chobot?
super high.
Chobits.
Kind of like Chobits.
Like
Kind of like Chobits.
Persicom.
And so you play as Connor, who's supposed to be like this android, pretty much detective person. You play as Marcus, who's essentially like just like a regular caretaker who ends up being a revolutionist for like the androids because like these androids are beginning to wake up and be like, why do I have to be servants? I want to live my own life, blah, blah, blah. And then you have Kara, who is essentially one of those deviants, is what they call them. that essentially break away, but she wants to run away to like essentially Canada, where it's like no rules on androids, with this girl who she saved from like domestic abuse.
That's the one that they teased first.
Yeah,
and then
she's the one who started off everything.
And then I saw Connor out of nowhere, and then I haven't seen anything for Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus is more he's like, in terms of like story and like it developing throughout the game, it's like Marcus and Connor for the most part. Like Kara's really just like doing her own thing, where it's like the two actually interact. Well, not interact, but all the decisions they make will influence each other. Ooh. Yeah, it's like so much fun, honestly. It's one of my favorites. My friend and I completed a gameplay, pretty much an entire gameplay of us. Essentially, I'll play one character, and then as soon as it cuts to somebody else, I'll hand it back to him.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, it's fun. But like we didn't do it as like natural as it should have been, because I was like telling him like we wanted the best ending. For the most part. So I had watched the game, so it's like, oh, do this. So the second time around we were playing was solely on what we ever wanted. He doesn't like certain characters in the game. I'm like, you need them in order to get the best ending. So it's like, so we'll play it. So he will choose whatever he wants. So he can kill off whatever characters he wants, and then I would play my decisions or whatever. So I think when he comes back in the winter, we're gonna finish it again. And then I just started playing my own.
Okay.
And so it's so much fun. Like it is long, just because it's like I only played like a scene today. It is long, but it's like it's a lot of fun, and that's like the only game I've actually invested in lately. So when I saw all the Isabel news, I'm like, oh no.
Thanks. Smash is gonna be lit.
Yes, so excited.
It comes out on December 7th, right?
Yeah, it's coming out
That's
later this year.
my boyfriend's birthday, and our friend said he was gonna get it for him. And he was like, "Is he really?" And I was thinking, "Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Why
you're like,
not?
yeah,
It is your birthday."
Mm-hmm. How much are Switches nowadays?
300.
Yeah, it's
It's still about.
300.
Yeah, I figure.
It's not too bad. That's like almost like a little bit cheaper than like a 3DS or so, right?
Was
No.
it 3DS?
It's
that
$100 more than a 3DS.
Yeah, I was about to
3DS
say.
XL.
Yeah, because the regular 3DS was still like around like 100 something, and then the XL jumped up another 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember I was like, do I want? Because I don't use the 3D. I would probably just use like the regular 2 whatever one. You know how they have one without the 3D one? I thought about that, but then I was like, nah, it's not worth it. I already have it. Might as well just use this one.
Yeah.
Just turn off and that's it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. Are you gonna get one? Do you have one?
I was planning to, and I was planning to buy a Switch for my boyfriend, just because I have a reoccurring theme about buying him like game whatever's. Because I got him a 3D XL, I got him a PS4, and then I got him, was it a stick?
Wii?
Arcade?
No. It's for the
Oh, like the D-pad, like for like fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting games.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what that's called.
It's like
Like a
something.
big old box.
Yeah.
Six-
Yeah.
Something
six
stick.
buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Thank you, but don't buy it for me." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, I feel like the Switch might be the exception.
No, yeah, I was like, I might as well just get it for you,
Yeah.
because it's just like, why not?
Exactly. But also, it's like, look at all the things that are coming out.
I'll just let my friend buy it for him.
That's good, yeah. That's probably the best.
There's a lot of good games, like a bunch of indie games on there, like
Yeah.
Stardew Valley's on it, and I've been playing that a lot.
I hear a lot of good things.
There was one that had some controversy because IGN ended up plagiarizing a review on it. I think it's called like Dark Cells. Is that right?
I remember. I heard about the plagiarism.
But I watched the trailer for it because the animation like sparked my interest, and it looked really interesting. It looked kind of like you know how like a Mario base where it's like the
Platform?
perspective, like platform. Yeah, it looked really cool. But then like the whole IGN thing came up, so I don't know if it really affected the game or not.
I never heard
Yeah,
about the
that
IGN
sucks.
thing. But
No, it's because IGN basically copied some YouTuber's review,
Mm-hmm.
almost like word
To
for
the
word.
T.
oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it's like
that's not the first time though.
IGN.
No, it's
Oh.
not. Like, I only say this because there was this YouTube channel that I watch, like called Sugar Pine 7,
Yeah,
and like the style that they do is based off of like I think, oh no, what's the show with Michael Cera and Jason Bateman?
Oh, I
What
know,
is it?
I know what you're talking
It's a
about.
comedy show. Darn it! Now I gotta look it up.
Oh my god! And it's like a staple.
Yeah.
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development. So like the style that they do for their shows is based off of that, but it's not exactly the same. Where it's like you have stupid characters, but then like you have like the main character narrating with the font and everything.
Oh.
So a while ago when they had first started, and then like this channel had won show of the year last year.
Oh, yeah,
and this
yeah,
is like
yeah.
when it was happening. And this is like right around the time the streamies were coming around, so they hadn't won the award yet, but they were like gaining all this traction. IGN did a similar video that is like, essentially in the same exact style, and kind of like almost the same cantonation of as like the narrator.
Oh, no.
On like a coverage I think for like E4 I think last year.
Yikes.
And it was like apparent, and the way that they like the guys of the YouTube channel, the original ones, they kind of like handled it as like, okay, well, we can just make content out of it, do like this really weird, like mysterious, like obstacle course, and we'll call it even. Like they were cool with it. Like obviously I'm sure like they're probably upset off camera, but on camera they're like, we can just talk about it, or we can just do a video about it. Like you don't have to, we're not suing or anything or whatever. Like there's no logistics and stuff into it. But I just thought it was really interesting having that context and knowing IGN has done that before. And then when I saw the news, the Dark Cell thing came out, I was like, oh, dang. It's very interesting to see IGN in that light.
I mean, that's always going to be a thing with so much, like, plagiarism is always going to be a concern with so much content on YouTube, and, like, how everybody is going towards putting everything online. So,
Yeah.
with everything you're exposed to, like, on accident or on purpose, it's gonna happen.
I know. I think it's just very interesting that there's this big company who's essentially done it twice in 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's been for like online creators like YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I thought it was just very interesting to kind of see like how it would affect them, but I don't really think it really affected them
No, it's
that
just,
much.
they're just gonna be called lazy. Like
Yeah.
their research team.
Lazy.
Sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't come
So.
after me.
You won't do nothing. Fight us.
Because
No,
I watch.
Don't.
Because I only watch IGN when it comes to when they're on a YouTube channel called Cinefx,
Mm-hmm.
and they're good there.
Yeah, like I'm sure it's not like everybody, because I know that they're like, it's been around for a while, and they do a lot of coverage for a lot of games and stuff like that. But also,
Yeah.
it's like, it kind of sucks that like you have your onesies and twosies, and because it's on like an online platform and it's for everyone to see and everyone to kind of break down and be like, you can definitely tell you plagiarized.
You can't put it under the rug or anything.
No, you can't. You
People
can't hide it.
will call you out.
especially because it's like these are figures on YouTube and such a big platform.
Yep.
So I think it's really interesting to kind of see how that, if it's either going to affect IGN as a company or affect like the game or like the channel, whatever kind of comes next, if it comes next again. So.
It shouldn't affect the game. It's just on their part.
That's true. I don't think it did though.
Yeah.
I was just curious to see if it actually did or not. But I might do ad read, like ad lib ad read. This is the first week of shows, and I essentially had picked up the responsibility of writing the ad reads and stuff like that. Like, you know how every like half hour mark we do like the, hey, follow this whoever.
Oh yeah.
I picked up the responsibility of that for this year just because I'm doing promotion, so I figure I might as well. And our new production director is still like in training and stuff like that, so it's like less off of her plate. But I haven't put it in here yet. So for anyone listening that's in KCR, that's gonna start next week. So make sure you read them. But basically, just so you guys know, follow KCR College Radio for all of the content. You can find us at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, and you can also follow us on KCR On Demand, our newest podcasting system, which is on Apple Podcast and SoundCloud. There's going to be a lot more podcasts this year, all brand new content, and you will also be able to find show archives like the ones that I put on my show on YouTube. You'll probably find me on those platforms as well. And make sure to just follow us because there's plenty of ticket giveaways this year. I jumped back to music promotions this year after I took a little bit of break to be programs director last year. So I can tell you from the source that there's going to be a lot of giveaways. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll find more information about a festival coming up called Same Same But Different. It's going to be, don't laugh, Same Same But Different. It's going to be a festival up in Lake Paris. It is essentially going to be an outdoor festival and kind of mixed in with a bunch of outdoor activities and stuff like that. So we'll be doing a giveaway for them. So make sure you check them out, see if that's something you'll be interested in, and follow us so you can potentially win those tickets along with a bunch of other tickets too. I had literally 250 tickets to give away for a concert tonight. it was insane. So lots of ticket giveaway opportunities. Make sure to follow us and make sure to check out those festivals and other shows that we'll have available to you as well. Yeah, why are you laughing, China?
Oh, that's a really good name for a festival. A music festival? Same, but different.
Is it?
Because they're all technically the same.
Oh, is that why you laugh? I'm like, why? Why are you laughing?
Same, but different. It's like, yeah. All music festivals are essentially the same. It's
but
just
it's
like different.
Yeah, this one seems really interesting to me. They offered it. I wanted to go to. I'm like, oh, we'll see. It's like a festival, like a music festival. Like you go, you enjoy the artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's also like a campsite, so you can do like canoeing and fishing and yoga. So
the first thing that came to my head was like pollution, trash, and litter.
yeah, that's the only thing. But I'm sure because it's like I think it's like an actual park. I think.
Oh.
So I think like there'll be like people monitoring.
There's more regulation.
Yeah, I'm sure. Especially if they're having a event there.
Nice.
Like I don't think it's just out in the open. People will be like, because that was something I thought of too. I'm
Yeah.
like, people are messy. As it
No,
is.
for sure. Like they don't care.
Yeah. So hopefully not.
I'll look it up. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Same but different.
Same but different. We'll be giving away, I believe, I don't remember the exact number, but we'll be giving away tickets for that if anyone's interested. It's going to be on September 22nd and 23rd. So lots of fun.
Oh shoot, that's already next week.
Yeah. Already next week.
Oh shoot.
Oh, yeah. It's coming up. But yeah. But I want to talk more. Like there's a lot of stuff that came out
Oh yeah.
recently.
Have you guys seen the Disaster Artist? That came out this year, right?
That was
Last year?
That was
last year?
last
Wait.
year, I think.
Oh, never mind.
Was it Disaster Artist, or that was the name of the parody, and the actual movie was The Room, right? Yes.
The Room is the movie. Disaster Artist
is the parody.
Is not the parody. Is the like making of
Yeah.
movie.
But like parody. Is it not?
No, it's like
I think it's true.
Is it really?
no. Yeah, it's based off the.
Like the process? I thought it was a parody. But you know why? I think my brain jumps to that because it's Seth Rogen and
No, like they are telling the story of how it
really?
was made.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was written by the guy that played Mark.
Oh,
In-
hi, Mark.
Yeah. So
I did not
that-
hit her.
That actor wrote like a book, and then James Franco wanted to make a movie based off that book and wanted to
Really?
tell the story of how it was made.
I didn't know that.
And like
I just assumed.
the actor guy is like he made a movie again with Tommy Wiseau.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's another B film. It's horror and it's about friendship. Whoa. I know this because of a podcast I listen
Oh, really?
to. Yeah.
Is it called The Horror?
No, stupid. No, it's like something friendship.
Friendship.
Spooky Friendship.
The horror.
I don't know.
That's so funny. You mentioned that like during our sleepover thing. Is that next week? No, that's later, huh?
First week of October.
First week of October. You said like we were gonna go on Netflix to look at stuff.
There's a like.
Do you have ideas? Because I'm going through it right now. I'm very curious to see.
I mean, I was hoping that Sabrina was gonna be on, but it's not gonna be on until the 26th.
Yeah, that'll be for a while, which I'm really excited. I didn't realize that was a Netflix series. I thought that was going to be on CW for whatever reason, because they said it's the same people by Riverdale, so I just immediately assumed.
Nah, I'm glad it's gonna be on Netflix because they probably can't show they can't show satanic things. That's why you can't show satanic emblems on TV.
American Horror Story.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I was like, wait, and they just premiered yesterday or a couple days ago, I think.
Oh, sorry.
I
I'm thinking
haven't seen
of like TV, children's TV, because I know Disney Channel will not allow that.
Oh yeah, well that's Disney
'Cause-
Channel though.
Because I remember Alex Hirsch talking about it about Gravity Falls. Like, they can't have pentagram.
Oh. Didn't they? They didn't?
No, that circle thing is not a pentagram.
Oh really?
They were really close.
Yeah, I was about to say like I feel like it was though.
Nah.
That's very interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. I'm excited. It looks good. Have you seen the trailer for it?
No, I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It looks pretty good.
Have you seen the teaser?
Is that the same thing?
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that the one? The one that they released recently, right?
Yeah, the thing that says "Happy Birthday."
Yeah.
Singing.
Happy birthday, witch.
And I like how there's Salem at the end. I hope he talks.
I know. I'm sure they better. I'm curious to see if they're gonna still do crossovers though, because that was a rumor, wasn't it?
Oh.
Because I think I'm not like I'm super behind in Riverdale, so I have no idea. But like in promos that I've seen, it looks a bit more like satanic, almost not satanic, but like, have you seen promos for recently?
Oh, for Riverdale?
For Riverdale,
Yeah, like what the heck? I was like, I thought Sabrina was gonna cover all that.
That's what
stuff.
I thought. That's why I was like, are they trying to kind of make it that way so they can kind of cross over? I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know, dude.
That's what I was like.
I think they're two different towns, aren't they?
I thought they were like in the same universe though.
Yeah. Because like Josie and the Pussycats is in there. Blah,
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those 3 comics.
They all live in the same universe. Yeah.
Oh, they're yeah.
That's what I. So then, like, I thought it was.
They're from the same source material.
Yeah. I don't know. Man.
I'm excited for Sabrina. I
It
wanna
looks
watch
good.
Sabrina.
It looks good. Sarah, you should watch it.
I'll try.
I was gonna send you links to the comic book because I think there's like the first volume at least.
Yeah, I know when I was working at Barnes, I would see, because like once Riverdale kind of took off, a lot of the books were
Archie
kind of
comics?
revamped. Or Archie comics were kind of like being brought back, and then they started making them for Riverdale. So it's like specifically kind of like for the show, but like also based around stuff that happens in between, like you won't see on TV or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
In doing so, like the Archie comics started churning out a bunch of other or like started printing out a lot more, so that you would see like there's like one series where like Jughead turns into like a werewolf. They have like a horror series,
Archie comics, like Afterlife or something.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like so they have like a horror series, and then that's when I kind of started seeing a lot more of the Sabrina ones too, because it wasn't like the typical Sabrina teenage witch that we grew up
The
with.
Chilling Avenger.
Yeah, it was like the chilling one that is like it actually looks kind of scary, and I'm like, oh, how
It takes place in
interesting.
the 1940s. The comic book.
Oh,
That's why she looks the way she does. It's tight.
it looks really good. Do you think that the show is going to do the same thing, or is it more modern?
I'm planning to read the comic,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like they're still writing it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It just came out, but I'm not sure.
Well, I know, I don't know if it's the full volume that you found, but I know they've been doing issues of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe that's like the first volume that
Yeah.
exists. So I'm sure once like the show kicks off, they'll probably do a lot more. Because I feel like that happened once Riverdale kicked off. Like a lot more of the Archie comics started popping up.
I just hope it goes on sale. Because I do want to watch it. And like that was the thing too. Like when I texted you what we wanted to talk about, like everybody's up on the occult stuff.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, I was like, "You're right." That's why I was like really surprised to see that Riverdale was doing that too.
Like I just heard Sephora has like a witch kit coming out.
oh yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
right.
Get out of here, Sephora. What are you know?
I know a lot of people are mad about that. It's like I don't know, like not supporting your local witches and stuff.
Yeah, there was
That's funny. Of course.
like a lot
Support
of
your
like
local witches,
folks who
guys.
are like paganist or pagans, right? Is that right? I'm not
Huh.
entirely sure if they're like pagans.
I don't like the word pagan.
Oh, I don't. I feel like I saw the term, but essentially, like those who actually like follow the belief and everything like that are
Oh.
like you're making this into your merchandise. Like that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
'cause
like,
you know it's
basically what you said,
copyright.
where it's like you're not supporting your local like witches and stuff, which I thought was really
Yeah.
interesting. I was like, oh,
Yeah. They're just monetizing.
yeah,
And like the thing about the word paganism, I think it's a word that Christianity used
mm-hmm.
to just do away with everything that happened before them. So yeah, like so Wicca, like all the cultures that had like a belief system and like rituals before Christianity were considered pagans.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like the word pagan. I'm like, because I want to do traditions from my side of the world, my culture.
Mm-hmm.
And like my dad's like, oh, that pagan stuff. I'm like, Dad, your sister does it. What are you talking about? It's like, it's just,
wait, what?
it's like traditions and rituals that we would do for like safekeeping and stuff. Like
Mhm.
everybody does.
Yeah.
But
Like superstitions and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's funny too,
Christianity.
because like our culture has a lot of superstitions and stuff too.
Yeah, a lot of stuff before Christianity. Like
Mhm.
we have so many monsters, like anybody else.
Yeah.
Moo.
Moo.
Oh, I was just talking about the moo the other day.
What's a muumuu?
Is
Is it like the thing that ladies wear?
yeah, but for Filipinos, it's like a term for monster.
Yeah.
like a general monster.
Like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
watch out, or Moo is going to get you, or
If you-
whatever.
Oh, like
If
kind
you're-
of like goblin.
Mm,
kinda. It's just a
kind
monster.
of. Yeah.
It can be anything you want. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you better go to sleep by 10 or the muumuu's gonna get you.
Yeah, literally, that's what they were using with, right?
That's what got me to like be in my room.
Oh, hala.
I'm so scared of
to
the
get you.
Oh, sige.
Oh, see, yeah.
Oh, sige.
Oh
That's
God.
so funny.
Oh yeah, so Muumuu.
Mumu, just like on. Oh, that's Predator. Did you guys hear what happened to Olivia Munn?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Olivia Munn. She's. We have TVs in the studio now, so we both were like, "Oh, scary trailer." Olivia Munn is in this movie with a bunch of folks like Keegan-Michael. What's his name? The gentleman from
Sterling K. Brown.
Yeah, Sterling K. Brown, which I think he's like absolutely fantastic. I should have watched This Is Us.
Oh, me too.
But what's it called? She came out, I guess, because there's a guy that the director hired who was like a sex offender.
He is a registered sex offender.
Yeah, registered sex offender, and he said some pretty gnarly stuff to like this 14-year-old girl. And yeah, and the director, I guess, was under the impression that he was in a bad situation but didn't know what exactly it was, supposedly. And he had brought him on to kind of like give him like that extra, here, I'll help you out. And nobody really knew until somehow, I don't know how she found out about it, but she found out and she's like, that's not okay. I'm not comfortable about this at all, because she was in the scene that was with him. So they cut the scene out, and then she basically came out and started talking about against it. And the director's like, I had no idea. And
a lot of people didn't.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't.
That's why like Olivia Munn was upset.
Mm-hmm.
When she
And
found
like
out.
she what's it called? She was like doing an interview by herself, I think, with Hollywood Reporter
At the Toronto International Film Festival.
Yeah.
TIFF.
And she was like saying how it kind of felt lonely because like she was the only person there speaking out against it, and none of her castmates were there.
But Sterling K. Brown.
I know, he tweeted out and he's like, I had no idea, and he was like really praising her and being like, I'm so sorry that I wasn't there with you. I couldn't go at all, and that was not my reason of not showing up.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then same thing with Keegan-Michael Keel.
Oh, thank
too.
God. I was like,
Yeah.
please don't be
Yeah,
mean.
no.
Don't be a butt.
He was like, I guess same thing. He actually wasn't scheduled to go to that interview, or like to
sucks.
that one at all. So when he heard about it, he was like praising her the same way. He was like supporting her and everything too.
Nice.
So I think because she was saying that there were some folks on that cast that did not want any part of it and left her there to essentially by
like,
herself.
They didn't want to speak out.
Yeah, they just did not want to. They didn't want to raise any more red flags than they already have been. And I felt bad for her because she was like, it feels lonely being here by myself talking about this issue.
And I know there's like a concern about like, yeah, you can say all this stuff on Twitter, but you're not actually doing anything. I know like people are busy, actors are scheduled, but for them to just say something on Twitter too, for them to address it, it makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Also,
Oh,
really
thank
quick,
God.
can you open the door for the folks behind us? Yeah.
Oh, for Keegan-Michael. I was like waiting for his response.
I know. No, I saw it recently. Oh, they should be here. Hold on, he should come out here in a second. Or you can prop it open if you want. There's a thing there.
Oh, I was about to say like, that's a bad thing to open the door.
What?
If you open a door, if you hear a knock and you open the door and no one's
there.
Oh, you just let a spirit come
It's a
in.
ghost. What is it? Oh yeah.
Spooky.
No spooky stuff will happen. It's not October yet, so it's fine. Even though it is fall. So
Not
you'll
yet
come over
though.
here.
You know when fall actually starts?
When?
The like third week of October. It's still
No.
technically summer.
No.
Oh, like,
No.
I looked it up. I was like, yeah, because I'm a merchandiser. I go to stores.
Mm-hmm.
The first week of September, they put up Halloween.
Everything.
They put up Halloween decorations. We have like Halloween Oreos coming out.
I'm so excited.
And I'm like, this is why the year feels so fast. Because they already have everything up. And then by not even when Halloween hits, everything's going to be on sale. And they're going to prep for the holidays.
Yeah. Christmas.
But I have to wait for October to end. They have to wait for Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my.
I know. What's it called? Our old general manager and one of my close friends, Josh. He was the guy I would also co-host with on his show last year.
Mhm.
He's a marketing IMC major, but he essentially hated the same concept except for like the holidays.
Yeah.
Like, cause in like November everything for Christmas would be out. I'm like, well, tis the season, and he'd get so upset. So I'm sure he feels. I don't know if he feels as strongly as the October Halloween things coming out, but I absolutely love that. I'm really excited.
Oh yeah.
I want to buy all of the things now.
Also, because I was like, because I go to Starbucks because they're all in like the Ralphs and Bonds, and I saw they already had PSLs out. I'm like, oh, you guys already have your PSLs?
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin spice lattes. You guys don't know. And they're like, yeah, it's crazy. Every year it's supposed to be November 1st is when they release it, but it's already like it's 2 months ahead of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy.
That's so interesting.
It's still warm.
I know. It's so I saw a lot of my friends like, or like, you know, like those Twitter posts and stuff like that. They are like, oh, look what my boyfriend brought me, and it's like all of these like Halloween stuff, and I'm like, someone do that for me.
Nah.
Like a basket full of like all of this like cute Target stuff and like Halloween candies and like movies, and I'm like,
I'll wait till October 1st.
I
Like any, like, I was gonna say normal.
I know.
No one's normal.
I'm like, what do you mean normal?
Anyone like decent enough to be like, I'll wait till October.
That's fair, but also it's like, I want Halloween now.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Just because like towards the end of October, it's gonna be harder and harder to find things anyways.
Yeah.
Have you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
have like any Halloween costume ideas yet?
I have no idea.
Heck yeah, I do.
What are your ideas?
You know Star Kid from YouTube, the one that did a Harry Potter musical.
Yeah.
So from a Holy Musical Batman, their Batman musical parody, I'm gonna try to be Robin. Because
Oh,
like
okay.
a common piece of clothing for their costumes is like colored briefs, like tidy whities,
Oh,
but they're colored.
fun.
And I was like, I wanted to do that. So
Mhm.
funny. And like everybody knows, like the first iteration of Robin had basically underwear on.
Yeah, basically.
And it's just funny.
You'll be able to find that stuff for sure then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's hard to find tidy
Okay,
whities that
you
are
got it.
colored green.
Hi, AJ. AJ's here.
Hey,
This
AJ.
show's after
Hi.
mine. Mario has access, so you can close the door. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah.
that's what I want to do. I wanted to do Chun-Li for a while.
Yeah, dude.
But I don't want to make the costume, nor do I want to buy it.
My friend did that. Are you jumping on a mic? You are. AJ's here.
Hello.
That's really
Hi.
loud. Hello.
That sounds exactly from like Raffle. Have you played that game?
They're gonna be on after us. Do you guys have a name? Show name yet?
AJ cubed. Same as last year.
But Mario was on it.
JJ's still a part of the show.
Oh,
He's just not here.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, AJ Cubed is still after us, folks. So
And I'm not gonna rebrand because the
I don't
one
know.
guy's not here.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I didn't realize. I saw that Mario was gonna be your co-host this year, but I also didn't realize that AJ wasn't gonna be here.
He's
So.
the third co-host.
Air
That's-
quotes.
Air quotes.
Yeah. So
Got
if you wanna stay by from 9 to 11, we're gonna be talking about anime, video games, and more.
Dang,
Or you can talk
9 to
about-
11?
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys asked for 2 hours.
I love 2 hours.
Really?
The first time I had a 2-hour show was great.
Why didn't you ask for 2 hours last year?
I did.
Oh,
You didn't give
okay.
it to me.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Obama.
Whatever. No, genuinely, I actually didn't give it to him because we couldn't. So last year was harder to schedule. This year was different.
Yeah, I got him. Me and Mario got a 2-hour show. Mario by himself got a 2-hour show.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Why didn't you get a 2-hour show?
I don't want a 2-hour show.
I mean, there's like an extra hour after my show where there's no one.
Yeah, I don't want a 2-hour show.
Why not?
I'm okay with 1 hour. It's fine. It's good enough for me.
I don't have enough to talk about. Like the first hour is gonna be like usually the first
It
hour.
dies down.
It's
See, that's the
usually
problem.
the first hour is all league,
Mm-hmm.
and
Sounds
then I don't have enough time to talk about anime.
Oh, that's why you asked for 2. Oh, okay. No, I
That's
can't.
funny.
I can't do.
Oh, so are you streaming yet?
No, not yet.
Why aren't you streaming it?
Didn't want to.
Let me set that up.
No, I'm not going. Well, you can set it up. I'm just not going to put it on right. Well, actually, no. He locked it, so you can't.
What do you mean you locked it?
Because no one's. So here at the studio, for those of you guys listening, there's a
Technical.
lot of changes here, including a online streaming service now. So the next time, if I'm comfortable enough to using it, we would be potentially live streaming, and you can be watching us talk on air.
Don't
next
worry, I
time,
can teach you.
Oh,
maybe.
watching us?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
actually
Oh, I see
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's not on though.
legitimately I'm the only person in all of like me and Brett probably are the only 2 people in KCR that can operate this equipment.
Really?
Yeah,
Mario didn't. I thought
Mario
he
doesn't
did.
know how.
Oh.
No, the only reason I know how is because I stream on my off time, and I am a Twitch affiliate, so I got a sub button. I get money.
You know what's
Oh,
funny?
congrats.
What's it called? Really? That's really
Yeah.
interesting.
I got 2 subs. Wait, no.
Damn. You still got money though.
It's money.
It's still good. It's still good.
No, it's funny you say that because I know Ahmad and Peter were both thinking about trying to get like Twitch streaming in here somehow.
Oh, it's already here.
No, I know, but like putting what I don't know how in terms of games.
You just hook up the computer. You hook up one of these TVs to the as a fourth monitor,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can just monitor capture that one, and then while we're talking and doing everything else, they could be playing on the side.
Oh, interesting.
Easy as
We
pie.
could.
Actually, no, I probably need to go out of that.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bit more into that, but
Not really.
like,
You just gotta buy one thing.
yeah. I know that's a potential thing coming up in KCR's future. Maybe. It's funny because I think Peter also commented on my Snap story because I had my class got canceled today and like meetings and stuff like that got pushed down. So I was playing Detroit Become Human, and then Peter was like KCR live Twitch, and I was like, I don't know, maybe, but that would require somebody bringing a PS4.
Hello, I'm Connor.
I'm the android from CyberLife.
I love that game.
Such a good game. China, you should watch a gameplay. It's so good.
You want something interesting?
What?
So one of the first days of classes, we were talking on one of my classes I'm taking this semester is ethics in computer science.
Interesting.
And one of the first topics we talked about was if
AI.
androids became sentient, would they be our equal? And I immediately after class, I ran to my professor and said, hey, have you heard about this game? He's like, that's a thing?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, you should buy it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go look at it. But then he said, I don't want to get a PS4 because I don't like monitoring in my house.
Oh.
So it's just like, he looked at it. He said, it's cool.
The gameplay is so good. It's clean. Everything is
It's made
so
by a
fun.
French company, so I can't say too many good things about it.
Quantic Dream. Yeah.
Ah.
They've done stuff like Heavy Rain. They did Beyond Two Souls a few years ago back then. If you guys know.
They also did what's it called?
They're really good.
Not the Butterfly Effect movie, the game. What's it called? They go to a camp. Let me look it up.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
no.
Living Life.
No. I know what you're talking about. My boyfriend played it.
I don't.
It's the one with Rami Malek as one of the characters.
Yeah.
Oh, Until Dawn?
Until
Until
Dawn.
Dawn. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Also a really good game. So it's essentially like Until Dawn, except it's with androids.
Yeah.
And it's based in Chicago.
Oh, duh.
Yeah. And or in Detroit. And it's like everything about that game. It's like they put so much. It's like 3 years worth of like filming and like all this stuff.
4
into
years.
This game was it 4 years?
2 years of just shooting alone,
Oh.
and then
okay.
everything else is just like voice acting.
Yeah.
Like for them to come up with anything with like live choices and it changes the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It doesn't just change. It changed the game permanently.
Yeah.
There's no resets.
That's
well, no.
crazy
That
to me.
caviat to that is like technically you can.
I mean, you can soft
have to
reset if you're a
go-
baby.
Yeah.
Rage quit.
I've done that a couple times.
He needs to live. No.
Yeah, like Heike though. I mean, like, yeah. There's.
Did you get to the part where Connor has to die, or when you can make sure Connor dies?
I've seen it. I haven't done it myself because I don't want that to happen.
When he's like
Spoilers.
when he's up top with the sniper.
Oh no, I actually haven't gotten to there yet. I don't know
Yeah.
how to get to that point. There's a bunch of different gameplays where it's like obviously you want the best ending for everybody, but then
Yeah.
after you play it so many times, you're curious to see what the outcomes are if you play like the worst version of that character. So a lot of them they call it like Red Connor, which basically is like the most. So you can be the most machine-like or the most human-like, which is deviant. And so the most machine-like essentially just like kills everybody, like all like the bad
That's not fun.
androids, and like it's just interesting to see
Mhm.
it develop because it's like you essentially make humans hate you even more too, though. So
and it's just based on your choices and what you
Mhm.
think would happen.
yeah, so it's like you can play the game where it's like obviously you want the best ending, or you can do the potentially the worst ending too. So it's very interesting.
Programming
At one
is
point, you can
crazy.
like choose between the deviant or the machine.
Yeah.
There's also a part of the game where that has the most memes. It's when you
Wake up, Lieutenant!
it's when you're first introduced to the African American android,
Marcus.
and he's
Marcus?
I forgot his name. Sorry.
Oh,
And he's painting. He's like,
yeah.
paint whatever's on your mind. He goes, do, 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 do. And then it cuts to a picture of like a crudely hand drawn picture of like Mario and Sonic kissing. Oh my god.
The cast is pretty big for it too. You'll
Cast is
recognize people from it.
Huge.
Clancy Brown, he voices as Mr. Krabs, and you've seen him in a bunch of other stuff too.
Oh, okay.
He's like one of the main characters. The guy who plays as Marcus was in Grey's Anatomy. I don't know who his name. What's his actual name? Do you know?
No idea.
I'm gonna
But
look it up right
you
now.
know this and more at 9 to 11.
Yeah, and so
AJQ.
AJ Cubed, they'll be discussing that as our time comes to a close. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that more, but There's a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. My show has no direction anymore.
No.
Wakanda sometimes. You know, when it's not raining, when it's hot outside.
Shut up, man.
Wakanda every once in a while, you know, when I'm not like too
you.
bloated.
No, because I have like
Wakanda then, not right now.
I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you right now. The mic and you.
What do you mean?
But yeah, that's kind of really, I guess, like the last thing. I'm trying to look at all my notes, but the one thing that we didn't actually talk about.
Animal Crossing coming to the Switch.
No, we talked so much about
Oh.
that. No, Henry Cavill. The news about Henry Cavill.
Who?
Yeah,
What about him?
Superman. How he basically is not going to be Superman anymore.
No. That was a rumor.
Rumor. Oh, it's still okay. So it's not confirmed yet.
It's neither confirmed or denied.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen DC's official statement yet. Because
People are already trying to recast him too. Like they
Yeah.
want Michael B. Jordan to be Superman.
Either way, it doesn't really matter because all the movies are bad.
They are.
Movies are awful.
Have we? Well, look at their. Well, with the exception of CW show, have we seen the commercial for Titans?
Oh my goodness.
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like
It's
Starfire.
bad.
Where's Batman?
Bleep Batman. I was like,
No. I know. I was like, wait, what? When I watched
Robin
the
just
trailer?
murdered 3 people.
No.
and then I'm thinking which Robin it is. It has to be Dick.
Yeah,
That's what I'm. Yeah, but also it's like, wait, what? I
Like-
don't.
it has to be.
But for like,
But Dick wasn't
He was.
the
He was.
same Robin
He was.
that died for like.
no,
from-
Oh no!
Yeah,
that was somebody else.
Yeah. See that was that the first one?
No, that's the second one.
second one.
Yeah, they're melding the stories together though.
No.
Yeah, because Raven's like, you're the boy from the circus.
That's Dick.
No, that's
That is Dick.
That
That
is him.
100% that's Dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
The,
then
the one who died became Red Hood.
Yeah. But Dick's character, he doesn't hate Batman until he like right before he turns Nightwing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I'm like, why is he being deviant as Robin right now?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because it's edgy and dark, and
I don't like it.
hate it.
If anyone has seen
and
the
Starfire
trailers,
has very
it looks
very ugly hair.
Yep.
Like, there's nothing wrong with her being cast as an African American woman,
No.
but it just looks awful.
Yeah.
No.
They
I
could've
just
done
don't like
way
the fact
better.
that Raven is also like this teen and everyone else is like significantly older, and she's
I
like this
mean-
whiny little girl.
Raven's a baddie though.
Cause she
I
like,
don't like it.
it's like they have to take care of her because something's
I
wrong
don't
with her.
like it.
Yeah.
Raven is capable of being on her own.
I mean, but like, I have a minute. But also, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter they have to take care of her, even if she is the same age, because during the time they are the Titans, they make this nice bond of friendship, and then when like her dad comes in and says,
yeah,
my body,"
I know.
no, then
I guess that was like the only caveat, but I still don't like that storyline.
it's a good storyline.
Is Cyborg in it?
No.
No.
Booyah!
He's not. He's not. They have literally everybody else
I'm gonna
except
watch this
him.
movie.
Because
Cyborg's
Cyborg's
It's
in
a
the
TV
normal
show.
movies.
Okay, really quick because we have 30 seconds left. Thank you guys so much for coming on
You're welcome.
air.
No problem.
As always, thank you guys for tuning in for the very first show of my season 4 premiere.
I'm in like 3 seconds. I'm on in like a minute. Oh yeah.
AJ Cube is going to be on in a second. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, Fridays at 8, and follow me at KCR Tishtalk. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much and have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.